Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something, Classic Racing Week in the May of Boater.
It'll be over soon. Everything will be gone and this place will be forgotten.
I love this opening cutscene. It doesn't matter at all in the game, but I love the backstory and the stuff. And this music!
It's too bad, really, because the whole thing started out so well. Io was one of the most successful new planets. It was colonized rapidly, industries developed, and people came from everywhere to take advantage of the work opportunities here. For years, we all prospered. It was like living on a new frontier. And then
1996, I think, for this game.
An accident in one of the mines exposed some sort of virus.
Yeah, because that's good. Greens and oranges and stuff.
Press code. Pod. It's practically destroyed everything here.
Quarantine breach!
Everyone has left Io now. Or at least almost everyone. A few of us stayed behind. Some by choice, others because they had no choice. Our days are numbered, though. We're all doomed. All except for one person. There is one ship left. One of us will get away to safety. Pod is in the final stages of its destructive cycle. Planet Io and everyone left on it will die. To kill time, we've been using parts from abandoned factories and forgotten equipment to transform cars into superpowered vehicles and race them around the empty streets of Io. Today's races aren't like the others, though. Today, each driver is racing for his life. The winner will take that one remaining place in the last ship. The others? Well.
That's remarkably civilized. I love the art style of this game. Like, browns and oranges, really done well. I would love to see it redone to, kind of live up a bit more to, like, the style of the intro as far as, like, the physics and such. We're looking at a 3D racing game from 1995, one that was included. Sorry, it's Pod. I'm sorry, I'm Bodhi. Let's play something. Okay, Pod is from 1995, I want to say, meaning it's old enough to drink. It came with one of our computers because it had an Intel MMX processor. We are predating Intel Pentium here. And it had like 12 maps in it. This is the full version of the game that you can get on GOG.com. Let me see here. Difficulty level. We'll ramp that up. We got, let's see here. Good. Yeah, we got keyboard. Number of opponents, 7. Player 1, boater. And I can't change graphical options. Okay. One player. We're gonna do a custom championship, and we're gonna do I think um, three tracks. The first one is gonna be Plant 21. It's probably like my favorite, the one I always used to play. We're gonna add that. It's got a nice little shortcut, but on Expert they know it too. So after that, we'll go with Alderon's good. Sewer's good too. Actually, there's some good tracks in here. Let's add Cocoon. Let's do one of these tracks I don't know that well. The first 4 tracks here are ones that weren't in the version of the game that I played when I was younger. Again, I mentioned this has a full 16 tracks. And we'll end on HQ. We'll do a 5-race tournament here. Let's see here. So the cars: Shivan, Avi, Doppel, Baker, Arc, Gamma, Saber, Scorp, and back to Shivan. And I believe there's also, there's 8 other cars that are included in Pod Gold. Really funky things. We're going to keep with the standard ones and go with Shivan. We're going to go to its settings and load the custom ones that I've set out for it. Just a little bit on brakes, a lot of accelerate speed, not too much grip, and some good handling. And we're going to start off on Plant 21.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, you tap something, you kind of stop, whatever. So this, thunk, getting pushed, getting jostled around a lot. Different tracks will have different amounts of laps. I think Revolt did that as well. I kind of forget. I can maybe use a little more grip. I haven't played this in a little while. A little bit of tap the brakes, I think, to slide around the corners is what I should be looking for. Damn it. Oh, crap. How do I need to press Z to shift down and then A to shift back up. This, oh boy. I maybe should have played this a little bit before starting it up for this, because I am really rusty. Fortunately, picking it up on this track is good. As I mentioned, they do know the big shortcut in this track, so the AI are somewhat likely to hit it. But it'll still help me out because they won't always do so. Oops, right in there, come on. Oh, a little bit of reflection on the bottom there, very nice. Moving up, 3rd place. There's a pit section in every track with that ubiquitous energy sound and repairs damage. So on this hard difficulty level, let's face it, we've had things a bit too easy this week, so I'm okay with kind of being middle of the pack on this one. We'll see how it goes. It'd be nice if down just went straight into reverse on the automatic transmission like it does in, every other game. So I'm okay being a little bit outclassed here. It's going to be a little frustrating, but we'll see if we can keep up. And there goes that one. I won't know them by name. Like Uneasy, there's specific names that are assigned to the cars, and if you always play the same car, then it's always the same name on different ones. Shane is always this car, and so forth. I don't know that for the expert difficulty level. This one happens to be Antonio. Nice pass, nice pass. Brakes, and... Oh, you jackass! And in, okay. So with some damage, we're not able to go quite as fast. So I'm going to duck down here, try to get that repaired a little bit again. Good. And we are in third place. Not too shabby. Wow, I just realized a 5-race championship is going to be a little long on this. Because each race is about 10 minutes long. But I'm kind of okay with that. May split it up somewhere around the midway point. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes because, you know, Racer was like a 10-minute race for the Bunta Eve Classic. No, it was like 6, even then. Revolt was shorter races. Yeah, I did like a full, like, 5 things for Revolt, but this is going to be... Anyway, we're going to see how it goes. Slider. Again, I'm used to calling that one Maverick from the name standpoint. No, too much sliding. I meant to slide it out so I could counter steer back in. Oh, come on! What was that physics BS? Fortunately, they all got screwed up. So I pull ahead of them anyway. Good job. Still, I would have liked to use that extra time to catch up to, to catch up to second. Okay, so looking in the upper right, you can see the person in first is on lap 4, part 3. Person in second is 22 seconds behind. I'm 39 seconds behind. Again, that is behind the leader, not behind the person in front of me. So you see Val and Slider very close to each other back there. Now Val in front of me, so I get Val's time on the split table. So it shows I'm 17 seconds behind the guy in front of me and 0.89 in front of the person behind me. No! Damn it. Get moving. I'd like to finish in the first half. Well, I'd like to finish podium, but I will take a top half. Let's repair going into the last lap. We'll lose a little bit, but I'm not catching up to second, but I should be able to hold on to third. I'd like that to stay a little longer. I use this car because I like the look of it the most, not because it shares a name with the villains in Descent Free Space. In fact, I didn't know how to pronounce this until Free Space came out, you know, 3 years later or something. That music, though. Same music track. If you played it back in the day, it was a single music track on the CD that's like 15 minutes long. With Pod Gold, it's just included in the game files. But by that I mean the GOG download. Make that turn. Don't get stuck there. There's a lot of really good tracks, and they all have a nice aesthetic about them. They don't necessarily match each other. They don't always look like they're in the same, you know, on the same world and all that. But they do still all look pretty good. Okay, so after this we can see that overall I'm in third place. That race I got third. Not too bad. We're going to continue on for race number 2. Alderaan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, man, damage carries over between races. That's not cool. Anyway, guys, what I'm probably going to do is do a 2-video split. And at 4 o'clock today, we'll say, 3 or 4 o'clock, something like that, the second half of the tournament will go up. So this was, you know, the intro video and the first 2 races. The last 3 races of this tournament will be on the second video. Yes, I have determined that just now. Feeling good. Okay. Excuse me. You can kind of see some damage on the back of the car when it's, you know, close enough to show the full damage model, because you get only a little bit away and it pops down to the lower res one. No, I've never had the speed to carry straight across that thing. Thank you. Whoa! Oh, come on! Shortcut that everybody knows and apparently screws up while trying to take. Ooh, you hear others going into the pits though. I'm not the only one. So, I mean, that's nice. It's not like the AI is cheating when it comes to that kind of thing. Nitro ahead of me here, I think, was the person in first place last race, so if I can get ahead of him, that'll be good. If I can't, that won't be as good. And I believe points for tournament are awarded just straight reverse number. First place is worth 8 points, 8th place is worth 1 point. Nothing overly weighted about that. I could be wrong. We'll check the tournament results when we come back after this race. See what that all looks like. Ah, less sliding, more going. Yeah, see? I shouldn't have even wasted my time. And I'm in 8th. GG. Best lap, Nitro. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I have a rival. Come on, guys. Hurt each other and send each other into the pits. Instead of stuck behind the guy who was like the star of the intro movie, but is, you know, last among the AI. But not last, because I'm doing a craptastic job. Yeah, pretty much I can't make that jump over that block. I don't know how they can. Because I'm nearly top speed, and my speed stat is almost maxed out, so maybe it's just enough almost to matter. Or maybe they're cheating. Who knows? Either way, we're just going to try to go right around it. Yeah, like he did, but somehow is so far ahead of me. Ha! I passed someone who's taking a pit. Oh, this guy who was in second last time. I'm okay with that. Who's right behind me, though. I don't know if there even is, like, a mirror or a look back or anything like that. And I'm not going to try to hit like, random buttons. There? It's just... If I can keep it to just the one sector being damaged, I might be okay, but no, they just... Watch this asshole make it. Shouldn't have done pro, because this isn't middle of the road. And the reason I was middle of the road on Plant 21 is because I knew the shortcut. Come on. Yeah, if it was up to actual skill, I should have just left it at normal difficulty. I've got nothing to say. Like, this is awful. and terrible. Is it possible to change difficulty level mid-championship? I don't think so. And you can't save your game in the middle of a championship. What? Every 4 tracks you can save, which is weird. Save game? Can't save game. Drivers overall. Awful. I think I'm gonna call this quits right here. And there will be 2 more videos. I'm gonna do this championship over again, starting from the start with normal difficulty. Because, again, the only reason that I was middle of the pack in Plan 21 was because I knew the shortcut that some of them were taking but kind of derping on. It wasn't due to racing skill. My racing skill is firmly not expert. So we're going to do 2 more videos. At 3 o'clock you're going to see me. I'm going to do these 2 tracks again on normal difficulty. And then at 7 o'clock will be the last 3 of the championship, if I can remember what they were. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please stay tuned later today for me actually racing well, because this has been a travesty. I know this track. I should do well on this track. This was bollocks. So, yes, please comment down below and tell me what a shit job I did in this one. Come back in 4 hours for the next one. Be sure to subscribe so you get not only those videos, but everything with the Classic Racing Week, everything with the May of Boater, all the videos I put out. Stay subscribed and you'll get all those. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter.com/BoaterBug, and support me on Patreon.com/BoaterBug. Thank you guys very much for watching through that. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.